Join us now on the 1st of December for round 6 of the Touring Car Championships. We're now out of America and having a one-stop shop at the Dubai Autodrome International Circuit for week 6 of the 8-week Touring Car Championship. You join us here with 10 minutes and 52 seconds remaining inside qualification, and it looks as though the console is currently in pole position with J46 Dyson not too far away at all. You can see there less than a tenth currently between them. And that is the end of the session. So let's have a look through our grid for this evening's race. Round 6 of the Dubai Autodrome International. The console takes the bonus point in pole position, which is going to be crucial for his championship standing. J46 Dyson ends up taking second place in the end, with TTV Giacomo in third. Great qualifying from him, with Jack de Menzies in fourth place, and he'll be looking to try and make his way up that as soon as possible. Bruce Law, on his debut here in the touring cars, is in the front position of the third row with Object alongside him, and then All U82 finds himself in a bit of a disappointing 7th place, but don't rule him out. He will be looking to try and make a strong start within this race. And then Flat Pack on his debut, slap bang in the middle of the pack. Kovkarl in 9th position with T. Scott alongside in 10th, and then Stoltz and Luke Snipes on the next row down with Old Smoky and Casey Redwood on the second to last run, and Green Gaming making up the very back of the pack. It looks as though we're about to get this one underway. Keep your eye out on the Pirelli BMW, currently sat in 5th place. We're expecting a good start from him as it's lights out here at the Dubai Autodrome, and a great start from the console. There's that BMW moving up onto the inside and on the full charge at the moment. That is Bruce Law up into second place, and it looks as though he's moved his way up into the inside line for the first corner here as he takes first position away from the console. That BMW just got oodles of power over the current grid of Renault Megans. However, it does look as though the console has taken that first position back, and he's going to try and do it through the twisty stuff, going neck and neck here, keeping the distance away from the two, and the console gets the better of it. Jack de Menzies also making a move up the inside, and there's contact between Jack and Bruce Law, and Bruce Law ends up just losing a little bit of momentum, so it's the console leading to Bruce Law now. Jack de Menzies in third with J46 Dyson in fourth. Flat Pack in 5th place. Good start from him, and it looks as though car moving right the way through the field there, almost a collision, and the two Monster Energy cars coming very close together as well. I do believe that that's J46 Dyson and Giacomo at the moment. Looked as though it was Flat Pack that ended up running through that pack and almost colliding, but just avoiding it, and he slips back down into 7th place. Above Kovkarl in 8th with All U82 in 9th, so a bit of a loss there from All U82. Old Smoky, however, making up some ground ahead of Stoltz, T. Scott, and Green Gaming also in 13th place ahead of Casey Redwood and Luke Snipes right at the very back of this pack. So I wonder if we are going to see any damage being instilled, but they're looking almost 3 wide here. So Jack de Menzies has since taken the lead away from the console. Over to the front, so J46 Dyson is in 2nd place, currently stemming off Flat Pack and also Object as well. So Object making his move up, and that's allowed All U82 straight up the inside there. What a move! How did he carry so much speed? But that's allowed him to get all the way up into 3rd place. So great move from All U82, and I'm pretty sure that Lucy Axon will be very, very happy with that. Fantastic driving from All U82. Meanwhile, there's plenty of action going on behind. So Object and Flat Pack currently in 4th and 5th place, currently trying to hold off Kovkarl, who's got a train of cars behind him. Kovkarl, we're just focusing on the number 20 in the turquoise and white, but that is also Old Smoky right behind him trying to make moves, and Giacomo also trying to regain a bit of position. We can see there Flat Pack making his move up the inside in the red and yellow livery Momo car, and momentarily got himself up into 4th place. Whether or not he's going to be able to hold on to that position, I'm not too sure. Currently trying to take on All U82 around the outside, I believe. In fact, if we have a look behind, Luke Snipes at the moment in 11th place. He's currently holding off Stoltz in the other 4C Motorsport, who's now looking up the inside, and that might allow Giacomo as well to carry on to a slipstream Giacomo looks over to the outside. In fact, he looks a little bit out of control there. We saw him weaving left and right. Whether or not that was under braking, I'm not too sure, but Stoltz continues to reign supreme in 11th place ahead of these other two drivers. And this is just one of the battles that has formed up on track. One of the other ones a little bit further up, as we see a big mistake there from Giacomo. Gets his car very sideways indeed, just on the run up to the straight, and that's going to make him lose a lot of momentum, and that's going to be that battle over with, at least for this lap. Meanwhile, up at the front, All U82 has taken the lead here in lap 19 ahead of the console. The console looks as though he's losing quite a bit of time, so he'll be trying to grip onto the slipstream, and he may just be holding on for the final moments of this race where he tries and takes it back, but currently playing second fiddle, it seems. We see a big puff of smoke there from the console. He almost outbrakes himself. But All U82 reigns supreme in first position. Oh, just a bit of a mistake there. He ends up running a little bit too wide. It looks as though he's going to still hold on to his line for the inside of this next bend. And he has got the optimum line ahead of the console. The console going for a bit of a cutback, and let's see whether or not he's able to get this drive on the run out to it. It looks as though he's pushing it pretty hard. He's now got the outside line, which he can make work so long as he gets on the brakes early. Let's have a look. Onto the brakes early indeed. He goes up the inside, and it looks as though he's about to get that move done on All U82. So the exchange places once again. So the console now leads the race ahead of All U82. 12 minutes remaining, or less than 12 minutes remaining inside this race. They're about to just come around the final bend here to begin lap 20. So there's going to be at least 5 laps remaining. And from my quick maths, it could well go into 6th. And it's all to play for here against the console and All U82. All U82 with a fantastic drive. Looks as though he's able to turn his season around in the latter stages, and he looks as though he's on for another second place finish if it stands this way in consecutive races. 6 first place finishes of the season. As we count down the final timer, that is it. The checkered flag is out. This will be the final lap of the race, and you can see there the console is going great guns to try and take the fastest lap of the race as well. He's 3/10 up on his fastest lap so far. This is going to be an absolute monster from him. This looks as though it might well be in the very, very low 143s. In fact, All U82 has since bettered Flatpack's previous best lap. The current purple lap time is a 143.519. Let's have a look at what happens as the console crosses the line. A flash of lights from him there, and he comes across with a 143.380. He's got it. He's got the clean sweep. That will be the bonus point for the console should he manage to finish. All U82 closes it up in third place. Bruce Law, meanwhile, takes third place away from J46 Dyson after the penalties have been applied, with SX Flatpack finishing in 5th place. Object looks as though he's dragging it out with Kovkarl at the moment. Let's have a look at what their current penalties are. So it's going to be Object finishing in 6th ahead of Kovkarl. Old Smokey now just coming across the line. He's got a lengthy penalty, but it looks as though he's also finished way ahead of Stoltz. So it looks as though Old Smokey is going to classify in 8th position despite having an 8-second penalty, with T-Scott, his teammate, perhaps finishing in 10th. I'm not too sure, because it looks as though Casey Redwood has been able to sneak it in. Casey Redwood picking the pocket from a clean race there. And also looks as though Luke Snipes has moved up into 12th place ahead of Jack Menzies due to the penalties that have been incurred. TTV Giacomo looks as though he's finishing in 14th place, and Green Gaming currently parked up, giving us a yellow flag, and it looks as though that is going to count us down for 40 seconds. So he's going to classify in final place here. That was quickly bring up, whilst we've got 30 seconds to go, I'm just going to try and bring up the actual results and give you an up-to-date standings on this one. So I think let's have a look here. Jack Menzies in 13th place. We've got Luke Snipes in 12th place. And here it comes, the final classifications. I'm just trying to plug in all of the information here just to try and have a little look, see whether or not the championship would be decided. So with 2 rounds to go, and that is a potential of 74 points. Let me just have a look at the current standings. Yep, that is it. We do have a new championship decided here in round 6 at the Dubai Autodrome. Currently the console is top of the championship with 81 points ahead of J46 Dyson. There is only a potential of 74 points remaining in the championship, so we have a new Flux Motorsport Touring Car Championship in the console with a clean sweep of victory, 6 wins out of 6 races here, so a fantastic showing indeed as he returns into the touring cars. All U82 has a great race to finish in second place, with Bruce Law in his debut in that Pirelli BMW coming in with a mighty third ahead of J46 Dyson in the end. Worthy notes to SX Flatpack on his debut. He finishes in 5th place ahead of Object in Mirror in 6th. Kovkarl in 7th in the end after the penalties were applied, with Old Smoky dropping down a number of places. In fact, he didn't drop down any. He was just outside of that time window, but he managed to hold on to 8th place despite the 8-second penalty being applied. Stoltz ends up finishing in 9th place ahead of Casey Redwood, with T. Scott dropping down a position because of that 5 seconds worth of penalty. Luke Snipes finishes in 12th, with Jack Demenzies in 13th place. He'll be very unhappy with that one, with Giacomo in 14th and Green Gaming finishing in 15th in the end.